Namaste children, I warmly welcome you all to Prasanna Vidya Mandir Mamandu Class 2 Subject EVS Lesson My Needs Topic It's all about air. Video part. This is the last video out of the 3 videos prepared by me, J. Sangeeta, and teachers are Miss Indumati, Miss Jyotilakshmi and Miss Monica. Expected learning outcomes. Students, you will be able to state the properties of air. Explain the characteristics of air. Explain about air pollution. Let's get into the interesting part of the video. It's warm-up session. Students, you can stretch your legs. Come on, all of you can sit down and you can stretch your legs and bend it to try to touch it. Push the leg and close your legs. It's knee touch crunches. This warm-up activity helps you to strengthen your legs. Come on, I hope you are all doing over there. It's quite interesting. Stretch your legs and do for 20 counts. It will be very energetic for you. Let's get into the recap session. In the last video, you all learnt about the types of clothes for various seasons. Clothes we wear, what is meant by fabric, types of fabric. The fabric is of 2 types, the natural fabric and the man-made or the synthetic fabric, or the 2 types of fabric: cotton, jute, silk and woolen, or the natural fabrics, say nylon, rayon, polyester and acrylic, or the synthetic fabrics. The clothes for different seasons. For summer season, we can wear the cotton clothes, and for rainy season, you can wear the synthetic clothes, and for winter season, you can wear the woolen clothes. So these are the different types of fabrics which you can use in various seasons. Care for clothes. How can you take care of your clothes? I insisted few of the steps in the last video. You can separate the clothes. You can wash the clothes by removing the stains, and you have to dry the clothes in the sunlight. Later, you have to iron the clothes and you can wear the neat clothes. So these are the things you have learned about clothes in your last video. Now let's check it for the new interesting topic. Need to air. Human beings, plants, animals living on the land need air. The one thing that is everywhere, be it on land or on water, is air. Air is not only in the sky where birds and planes fly. It is all around us. Here I can feel the air. Even in your place you can feel the air. So air is there everywhere. Now let's check it for the properties of air. Can you see what comes out of the balloon? No, we cannot see what comes out of the balloon. Can you smell anything? Can you smell the air? No, you can't smell the air. It's not possible to smell the air. Can you taste anything? No, you can't taste the air. Can you feel anything? Yes. can feel the air. Hot air balloon is also a kind of aircraft that is filled with full of air. It floats in the sky without using engine or a motor. Without using an engine or a motor, the hot air balloon can fly in the sky. So hot air balloon is a good example for air. It is fully filled with air. Do you know where and all you can feel the air? Yes, air can be filled. In the ball, when you pump, you can fill the air in the ball. When you blow the balloon, you can fill the air in the balloon. When you pump the tire, you can fill the tire with full of air. Even the swimming pool tubs are filled with air. So these are the things where you can feel the air is filled. Characteristics of air. What are the characteristics of air? Air has no shape of its own. If you fill the air in the balloon, then the air takes the shape of the balloon. If you fill the air in the tire, then the air takes the shape of the tire. If you fill the air in the ball, then the air takes the shape of the ball. As the same, air occupies space. Air also has the space. Air moves and pushes the things. If you keep a paper on the table and if you try to blow, then the paper moves. If you hang the clothes and if you want to dry, then there is a strong wind, then the clothes fall down if it is not clipped. So the air has the capacity of pushing the things and making it move. So we can feel that, but we can't see that. We can't touch that. We can't taste the air. So we can only feel the air. Air pollution is also an important topic about the air. As you all learned, what are the properties and what are the characteristics of air? As the same, you all should know what is meant by air pollution. Dust, smoke and illness causing germs make air unclean. This is called air pollution. If the air is not clean, if you are not going to intake a clean air, then if the air is polluted, then it is called air pollution. Smoke from the cars, smoke from the factories and burning of wood cause air pollution. If you are going to travel in a car, then the smoke which comes from out of the car creates air pollution. If there is a factory near our house, then it also creates air pollution. If you are going to burn the waste materials or if you are going to burn the wood, then there is a cause of air pollution. Trees help clean the air around us. So always we have to plant more trees in and around our house. We should not cut the trees. We have to plant the trees around our house. So the trees and the plants give us clean air. They doesn't pollute the air. They give the oxygen and they take the carbon dioxide from us and they give us the clean air. We can make the air better by planting more trees and taking care of the ones that are our own. So what you have to follow? We have to plant more trees. Then the air cannot be polluted. The air which is surrounded us will be clean. We need air to live. The air that we breathe in should be clean. Air that is not clean can cause serious problems to people and the environment around us. If the air is not clean, the important point, if the air is not clean, it causes a serious problems, like it causes many diseases. What are the diseases we are facing? You all know right now we are all getting affected by COVID. So COVID is also one of a disease spread throughout the world by air. It is also passes through the air. So air, through the help of the air, we get many diseases also. So to avoid it, the air should be clean. The diseases which we get through air are called airborne diseases. The diseases which we get through the air are called airborne diseases. Germs causing common cold, influenza, chickenpox, measles and COVID can travel through the air. How it can be traveled? Only by air. So when we breathe in air, carry these germs, we may fall sick. So if the air is very clean, then we will not fall sick. If the air is spoiled with germs, then we may fall sick. So to avoid unclean air, we have to plant more trees to make the air clean. Then we can avoid air pollution and we can avoid airborne diseases. How can we reduce air pollution? How can we reduce? What are the possibilities to reduce the air pollution? Do you all know? Yes, you are the future generations, so you all should know. How can we reduce the air pollution? If you want to go to a temple, if you want to go to a short distance of travel, then you can avoid the vehicles. It can be a bike, it can be a car, but you have to avoid the vehicles. You can take a short walk along with your parents. By walking, it gives good exercise to your body. At the same time, you are avoiding the vehicles. So the smoke which comes out of the vehicles is stopped. So you are also reducing the air pollution. So take a walk along with your family members for the short distance and you can reduce the air pollution. As the same, if you want to go for shops which are nearby, you can take your bicycle. It is also a very good exercise to our body. It reduces the weight. So, you try to use the bicycles and avoid using your bike and scooters so that you can reduce the air pollution. Even by planting more trees, you can reduce the air pollution. As the same, and also by using public transports like bus and train can also reduce air pollution rather than using the car for long distance of travel. Try to use the public transport bus so that many people can be in one bus. So the engine or the smoke which comes out for that vehicle is reduced, is less when compared to the cars and the bike for used by the other peoples. So by these ways we can reduce the air pollution by planting more trees and by using public transport and by walking and by cycling we can reduce the air pollution. I hope you all will follow these steps to reduce the air pollution and save your future. Prevent the spread of airborne diseases. How can you prevent the spread of airborne diseases? Because of COVID, I hope you all will be knowing it now. You're all wearing masks nowadays and you're all washing your hands whenever you go out and you come. So always have this habit, not only during this COVID time, always have the habit of washing your hands and legs whenever you go and come outside. Whenever you go out and whenever you come inside your house, always have the habit of washing your hands. And always try to use the mask so that you can prevent yourself from the smoke and the dust. And you all should also use the handkerchief to sneeze so that these airborne diseases, the germs, will not affect your friend or your family members. So if you are affected with your cold, if you are going to sneeze, then through the air it may infect the other person and they will also be affected by the cold. So when you use the handkerchief and you sneeze, you can prevent the spread of airborne diseases. So these are the steps which you have to follow to prevent the spread of airborne disease by sneezing in the handkerchief, by wearing the mask and washing your hands. Here is an interesting part for you all children. It is going to be a quite interesting part. I hope you all will try it at your house and enjoy the feel of air. Yes, can you see the girl with a happy face? Wow factor is there. In the English, injection, you have learned about the injection. Yes, the same factor, wow factor is seen in the girl's face. See what she is doing? She is having a hot air. As this, in the bottle, she is also having the balloon. See, because of the hot air, the balloon is blowing. Wow! Can you see what happens? She's having full of ice cubes. Then the water is very cold. The water is very cold. Now see what happened to the balloon? No, sad. It is not blowing. So if it is a cold air, then the balloon is not blowing. The air is not stored. If it is a hot water, then the air is blown inside the balloon. So it is a quite interesting activity to find the air, how it is possible. I hope you all will try it out using the hot air and the cold air. When the air is blown inside the balloon, you are going to check it out and you are going to enjoy it. I hope you all will do this hot air versus the cold air. You will try it out and you will give the feedback to me. When the balloon is blowing in the hot air or in the cold air. Try this experiment and make the activity. Do it at your home. Try it and enjoy it. I hope you all enjoyed watching this video. It is all about air, the properties of air, the characteristics of air, what are air pollution and how you can prevent the air pollution and how you can reduce the air pollution and what is meant by airborne diseases and how can you prevent the spread of airborne diseases. These are the things you checked out in this video and I hope you all enjoyed it. Keep smiling, enjoy your day, have a great day. Thank you children.